Grinders, it's your boy Poker, back on the grind. First session of 2022. Wishing everyone a happy new year. I wanted to show you my first win of the kickoff to start the year. Off to a fresh start. I already have 3 wins today, but this was the first one I recorded earlier in the day. Let's fast forward here. It's a quick game, but I thought I'd show you guys the first one. Unfortunately, my bonus this month, I was hoping to get one that would fit something I want to chase. They gave me the same bonus I could show you guys that they offered me last month, which is it just kind of sucks because it's not even obtainable. It is so many points to go after a $2,000 bonus. Last month, I didn't even get to 50% of chasing it for points, and yet they gave me the same bonus, which I think is kind of BS, to be honest, because it promotes 40% rake back, but I have no chance of getting it. So the only rake back I'm getting are these chests, and they've lowered the value of the chest because they're giving you these monthly bonus, and I don't know, it just sucks because I can't even go after the monthly bonus. And if I don't play for a month, then they go the other extreme, then they only give me a $50 bonus. So like I don't know how the heck to get one in the middle that is something that's attainable, that's actually worth getting. Pretty stressful that they don't let you kind of pick your own bonus or make it more realistic, but not much we could do about that. But I was planning to put in a savage month here for grinding, but the fact that I can't really make that bonus, I'm not gonna care to put any more extra volume. I'll just play when I wanted to play. But if it was going to be like a $500,000 bonus, I can go after it 5 times. I would put in some serious volume and went after it. But anyways, we have top pair here, and we get our first bounty of the final table here. It is blue balls to start the year. $4.50. I think I bought in at the $12 for this one. It might have been the 5. I actually can't recall. I'm still mixing it up between the 12s and the 5s. What I sometimes do after I win a final table, I'll play 4 or 8 of them at the $5, and then as I'm building up tables, if I have a couple 10s, then I'll add more 10s to it. Or if I'm on a losing streak but I feel like I'm playing fine, I start adding some 12s. Or if the bank account's getting lower, then I stick to the 5s. So I kind of mix it up. But for a while, I was putting in a lot of volume at the 12s. I do think it's a sweet spot because also there is the odd 12 that the jackpot for some reason is at like $12,000 or $13,000, and the other times you go to a 12, it's at like $800. So I'd rather be in a position that if I was to get a jackpot, that it's in the tens of thousands of dollars as opposed to getting it at the $5 tables. So it makes me want to play more at the 12 because it's just that gambler fear that like I'm gonna drop down like a $2 stake and then hit the jackpot and get like $200, right? I'd rather do it at a final table or something if possible. So the higher I play to the final tables, then the chances are my jackpot would be bigger, right? So here's a pretty good river. Got a full house here. I was hoping he would call it the 6. Kind of felt like he'd have one. I think we get a seed here, but it felt like a 6. Yeah, so queen 6 there. So we got a bit of value there. It's usually strange people check back aces in the Grand Tour. I know like when you play cash games and like big tournaments, people are more balanced. But in the Grand Tour or Kickoff, whatever you want to call it, I find people's bluffs bet the ace. When they have it, they bet the ace. So I find often than not, if you had to say like a majority of the time, when they don't bet the ace, they usually have like an ace or already some kind of equity. It's very rare they don't have like something. At least I find, like obviously there's exceptions, but most people who raise pre-flop will bet an ace in this format. So if you're playing like Zoom poker, it's different. People will check back stuff and be more balanced. But these hyper turbos, people kind of stick to the same thing. So it forces me to kind of bet hands when I'm really strong, where it kind of makes sense for you to check back. But the fact that you don't really have to be that balanced, you kind of just stick to betting. Is like the more common line I find. But when I play the regulars I play all the time, then you mix it up a bit more. But the problem is when you're known as a guy who bluffs so much, when you don't check those boards, when you check those boards, it kind of looks polarizing, like that you are strong because they assume I'm going to bet it. I do feel like my game's improving just from playing more volume last month. My heads up play, I definitely feel more comfortable. I'm finding spots just to steal pots where I can, which overall will add up in wins. Obviously, there's still some luck. You go on hot streaks of winning final tables and cold streaks, and people keep asking me, how many buy-ins, downswings can you expect in this? I've seen tons of times 50, 80 buy-ins from people posting it on like Discord and myself and just people talking to me in the comments while I'm playing. So big downswings are expected. So don't be afraid to drop down and rebuild. It kind of sucks because I was going to release a bankroll challenge today to start the year, but honestly, without the bonus, it's just not. I just don't something I don't want to do. I really wanted to go after one with a nice bonus, but doesn't mean I'm not gonna try to build a bankroll. Just I was actually gonna make like a series, adding their rake back to it, because then you could just put out like 6 tables and just get a huge volume and just go after it. But okay, so that was our little win there, guys. It was $12. It was $100 profit there, or just under 100 profit. But first win of the year. Hope you guys are having a good one. Let me just show you the bonus they're offering me so you guys know what I'm talking about. They have some other promotion going right now to get a free roll tournament. I'm not positive I'm going to go after it, but I've already unlocked half the achievements. So they have this one thing called Spraggy's New Year. Spraggy's an online pro, if you guys don't know. But you have to unlock these challenges, and then you get into a tournament. That you have a chance to win a platinum pass, a whole bunch of online tickets. So the problem is, to unlock some of these, I have to do some formats that I don't usually play. I don't usually play tournaments. Besides, I just been buying this winter series. There's POL. There's a whole bunch of things I just don't usually do. Collect 10 bounties. Like I don't play tournaments. Like, it sucks they don't count the Grand Tour in this. Like, you should try to promote this game that they want to get going, and they seem to never have challenges that are directed towards the Grand Tour players, which it sucks. They have the odd small one, but it's never driving a lot of traffic to this, which is unfortunate. But so this is the monthly challenge they gave me that I said I was going to go after. But so it's a chance to get 40% rake back. It is $2,000 in cash. You get 5 points for every $1 you pay in rake. So, like, it is just savage. So if it's simple math here, I'll use the calculator. If we just do, if the calculator opens, so 25,000 divided by 5, I have to do $5,000 in rake to unlock that. So if I did 5,000, so let's just do this real quick. Okay, we'll close that. Grand Tour. If I bought it at the 12s, it is $2. $2 in rake. So based on 5,000, it's 2,500 games I gotta play. 25 just at the 12, 2,500 I would imagine. It's around 2,500 games I have to play. At just the 12 limits. So don't forget, every time you're buying at the Grand Tour, when I go to the 25s, I'm not getting rake back. So it's every time I buy in from the 25. So I have to play way more than 2,500 games, because when you make the final tables, you're not getting that in rake. So it's just something I actually feel like my math's off. I feel like it's actually a lot more points than that. Someone will have to do it out, because I thought it was, that seems a little more, but I think I screwed up the math there. Someone else can tell me, but I know last month, well, it's definitely, so last month I played 3,000 games, and I didn't even get 50%, so somehow I screwed up the math there, but as you can see, it's a very hard challenge to get, so I won't be going after it. But anyways, guys, sorry for the long-winded lecture there, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.